let's just edit this quickly. Sorry guys, my throat is a little bit sore today actually. Now I see what happened here. Borderlands. Game of the Year. Alright, now I can get rid of that. Borderlands 3. What are we going to name this one, guys? I think we're going to name it Hunting Troy. Right. Sorry guys, it doesn't let me edit it through the Streamlabs thing, so I have to always edit it through here. So rather than having it on another screen, I can that way I can check across to the chat. I'll try to just save it. You can see if I can. Borderlands. Sorry, I just had to do those ones, and then I think I've got to change this one. Shorts remixing. Oh, that's fine. Borderlands. Man, I can't wait. It's only just around the corner for Borderlands 4 too. We're now about a week out. So midnight on September 12th, we end up getting access to being able to download it. So straight away when it drops, I'll be downloading that. Well, hi gorgeous. I was just updating my my YouTube stuff so the live will work better. You happy with what we got to open today? Sorry, I'm just changing so I can see my chat in here. I want to do that. Oh, please don't do it. Okay, perfect. Quality is good, isn't it? It's a lot better. I've been, I was like editing some things on it and just changing a couple of things on how it's set up. I think before, I had it in 1080. I've now got it in 1440p. And then I've just reduced the frame rate just a tiny bit. And I think it's coming through so much better. So I learned from my mistakes, it seems. Just making sure a cat's not behind me. Ah, it feels nice to be able to sit back and relax and play this game. Like with COD and stuff, I have to like sit like over it. Even with Pokemon to a degree. You can have the quality at 1440. It is sick. I'm now worried that my latency might be... I just want to double check, hold on. See what the latency's like. Oh, it's not too bad. I think it's like maybe a 5-second delay or 10-second delay max. Actually, no, it's a lot short. Okay, cool. No, that's cool. Alright, you know what? I'm not worried about it now. For a second I was worried that because it's at such a high one that the latency was going to be absolutely terrible and I wouldn't be coming through to people for like 10 years. Alrighty, where are we going? So we did like... Oh, that's right. Okay, Bat. Alright. What have we got here? Oh, cool. Alright. That was actually pretty quick. Sorry. No, that's good. So latency's fine. I'm very happy with that. That works well. So, we had a great opening yesterday where we kept shooting the gun. I'm going to chuck Rowan's call on over the Infinity Pistol. And what are we going to chuck here? I'm just seeing what else we got. We got like so much stuff. I was using the Fabricator yesterday to try and like see what I could get. Gratifying Echo is pretty broken. Oh man. I'm definitely going to chuck Illusion's call in there. Do I want to go Mally? Should I go Malawan? I haven't gone Malawan in a hot minute, and I don't know if I should go I think Corrosive is going to be our best Malawan here. I'm hoping that this is all going to like... Why is this so much more damage still? Man, I'm going to miss I'm probably making this so much harder for myself. I got 0 good guns from my fabricator this time, which is really sad. Normally I get like a decent hit. Let's just let's see how much I can make you level 13 finally. Alright. So we've made all weapons SDUs are fully maxed out. It's about time. We are going to speak to our friend Vaughn now. Actually, let's go put some things into our treasury because we did open. Hello, Minnie. How you doing? I'm doing well. I'm having a nice chill day streaming some Borderlands 3. Borderlands 4 is just around the corner, so I'm super excited. What are we finishing off? Retrieve deposit. Man, I got lots of deposit. I'm just depositing everything. Perfect. But what have you been up to today, Minnie? What's on the cards? Oh man, I got the fan on because I've got the hoodie on and I don't want to overheat, but I also don't want to get cold. I'm in like a mixed state because my lungs are a little bit sore today. We went for a bike ride and I think I may have overdone it a little bit with that. I'm not sure. We'll see later. See how the breathing goes. Say that as I'm dying. Alrighty, so we have... Oh, that's what we forgot last time, was the Typhoon Dead Drop. So we're going to go to the Typhoon Dead Drop first, and then go from there. You did some grocery shopping, nice. Is this from your nutritionist, what they recommended? Also, am I clear enough to everyone? Hopefully I am. I've got to figure out, there's meant to be a way, and I think it's when I double stream, I can have both vertical and horizontal. But when I do single streams on this, you can't do both, from what I know. Now, what have we got here? Where do we... I know I need to talk to Vaughn. I will go and talk to him in a second. Oh, that is so much better. I'm glad that that's worked itself out. Because, as I said, that was a little bit of an issue for a while. I just want to see... Ah, there is my... I just want to see how much damage this does. Oh, not the worst, not the best either. Not great. Okay, so... okay, these aren't... Honestly, they're not doing the worst amount of damage, but I was expecting a bit better. Man, this shotgun's going to run out of ammo quickly. Ooh. Okay, so not bad. Not yet. She is going to get back to me in the next 2 weeks because she was talking to me yesterday on what food's like. That's fair enough. It will take some time to like build a good diet that will be good for you. Because she has to obviously take into account things that may flare up, any conditions or prior conditions that you may or may not know of. Oh, we got it. We got one of the ones I was looking for. Gonna equip that. So I'm not liking what my guns are looking like, to be honest. I think I'm gonna be just running the Lucian's Call. Because the Rowan's Call is doing nothing. Rowan's tends to be a better gun, but I think the Lucian's is just going to be a lot more efficient in this one so far. I did destroy my car, but I need to go back here anyway. So we have completed pretty much everything in this area. I think we've done... I think when we left off, we had a dead claptrap and one hijack target, which the claptrap, as I said, is in one of these weird areas. That's really good. I hope that goes well. It's good when you get someone who's actually willing to put the time in and, like, go through it. Be rewarded by the other bro who owns J-Town, by the way. I'm also doing side missions. Hold on, bro. I got trolled by the other bro. Wait, who trolled you? Hold on. I'm so lost. Also, Squid, welcome in. How you doing, dude? I just gotta find Vaughn. We are sorry, my voice is a little bit rough today. We went for a bike ride, and from when I was sick, I'm still not fully better, so my lungs are not a fan of me today. Sorry. I'm trying not to cough. I was coughing a little bit before, but it's gone down now. Alright, we're waiting for... Alright, we're gonna go assault the COV defenses. Don't worry, we don't get to assault them yet. But, Squid, how have you been, man? And Minnie, make sure, if you've got any questions, you always ask for them to, like, clear up anything you're concerned about, too. That's the best way to get the best results for what you're aiming for. And we're gonna turn around. Let's just take out this thing. I hate Crimson Traders. Perfect. I'm not doing too bad, Jim. I'm just plodding along. We got some Pokemon product. Not today. It comes in, I think it's November is when it's dropped. We've got that coming in. Really excited for that. We managed to get some pre-orders today. We were lucky enough. Normally we've been missing them. We actually got them today, excitingly enough. But I'm mostly just looking forward to Borderlands 4 at the moment. One off getting 10,000. Oh, that sucks. Scratchies always get me. I haven't had a Scratchy in a long time. Firstly, love to have Scratchy. I used to have my nan and pop used to get us Scratchies when we were kids, just because we always loved scratching them. Never. I think the most I ever won was like $100. But when I lived in Taiwan, they have something called so they have like the Chinese New Year, and they have a couple of other festivals where you get given money to then go to like these markets and you buy scratchies and things like that. It was so much fun. I still remember going and like the stuff we got there. I would 100%, if you ever go to Taiwan, or something like that, go during those. Did I see who voices Rafa? No, who voices Rafa, dude? Also, welcome in, Ben. Hurry up, Vaughn. Vaughn's taking forever. It's all those abs he's got there, they're just weighing him down. Oh, Kagi? Oh, nice. I'm glad that Kagi's doing it. Honestly, I remember like watching Kagi's videos back in the day when he was doing like Xenoverse content and stuff. It's honestly such a good memory. Like Pop used to get him before he passed all the time. He still gave it to us like when we were like adults. He's a VTuber now? I don't even know what that means, to be honest. I am definitely underprepared for this. Alright, I'm just gonna run the Rowan's Call and hopefully Mayhem 11 doesn't get me killed too badly. So much damage. You're going for Rafa? I don't know who I'm going for. I'm probably... I'm going to play Vex with Thirsty on my first playthrough with her, but my first lone playthrough, I'm between a couple of different ones at the moment. I'm probably going to go either... Damn it. Oh no, he knocked my dude away. Perfect. Oh, there's so much going on. I'm not ready. Oh, I'm dead. I am dead. The goon's going to kill me. I just got killed by a goon, guys. I'm on second. I don't know who I'm going to play as my second. I'm probably going to go Harlow. Harlow's ability with the gravity is sick. I don't know if anyone's seen it. Anyway, so Jaystown, you know, Jason Bob's brother. He said on mission he would give me a reward in crate, but they're bandits there instead. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that mission. A lot of Borderlands 1 missions will end in betrayal. Same with 2. 3, there's not really any Borderlands 3 missions that I could say end in actual betrayal. Most of them are pretty upfront. But yeah, no, Borderlands 1 is very much a big betrayal one. Not Lagoon. We're going to Queso's Goon Lagoon. Is it Goon or Goob Lagoon? I don't know if anyone's been watching his he's running like a water park thing. Alright. Oh. Stop burping tinks, dude. I have not enough damage for him. I probably should have taken someone else out. Yeah, that's oh, it's good. We're going. Yeah, no, it's quite common in Borderlands 1 for it to happen. I don't think Tannis isn't going to be a Vault Hunter, is she? They haven't confirmed the 2 DLC ones. But I'm looking forward to Tannis. Hey! I need damage output. Man, my damage output sucks. I hate how little damage this gun does. For where it is at the moment, I'm not getting enough damage off to kill anything. Oh yeah, Tannis. Honestly, Tannis is still my favorite. I don't think like she'll ever be not one of my favorites. Tannis is one of the best like main casts that you can't play as, like NPCs, that will ever be in the game. And I wish that they showed why Angel's powers passed on to her, because it was never really explained. I know she obviously researched into Iridian stuff, but like it made no sense. There was the clips that supposedly her and Angel had like contact before she left Jack, but I don't know how much of it's true and what parts actually mean anything. Where is the militant? Oh, he's there. Oh, there's 2 of them up there. Did he fall off, or is he... I just don't want to go over there. We'll get to take out one of the characters. Who's one of the characters that it would be, then? I don't think it's going to be... It couldn't be Moxie. Honestly, Moxie doesn't fit as a Vault Hunter. I don't think it would be Tannis, because as cool as Tannis is, I would rather get like Commander Steel's powers or something. Man, I'm getting absolutely butchered. This is why I don't play Mayhem 11 this early. I definitely do not have the guns or the upgrades for Mayhem 11. I need to get a speed load in Hellwalker at this rate. It's Clay. I could see Clay. I don't know. I don't think I'd be keen on Clay though. Because would Clay just not be like... Would Clay be like a copy of Zane to a degree, or Zero? If so, I wouldn't want that. I love Zane and Zero, don't get me wrong. But I feel like Clay just wouldn't be that good a character to play as. I don't know. Are you hoping it's Clay, or do you reckon it's Clay? Because I've never really heard of anyone say to play for Clay. I would love Commandant Steel's powers to be known. What are we talking about? We're talking about Borderlands 4. There's the 2 DLC characters coming out. Also, Aaron, how you doing? Everyone's trying to guess who it is. Supposedly, Randy Pitchford, who's like the creator of Borderlands, was talking about that one of them's being said to be as a character we want to play as, that we wanted to play as for a while or something. I'm gonna change this. I'm not gonna keep doing Mayhem. Mayhem like 11s is gonna keep getting me killed with these guns. I don't think they will. I would love it because one, I would love to know what Steel's powers were, because they were always like, we never got to see them. We never got to see it like in use. Oh yes, Ava. Kill Ava. Done. If they let us kill Ava, I will feel so much incredible joy in life. Like it'll be sad. What do I want to change? I want the big head. I love big head. Yeah, we're in Mayhem 3. I think Mayhem 3 should be achievable. Yeah, see, Ava got my girl killed. And also, Aaron, how's your day going, dude? What's been happening? We're just trying to brainstorm what's going to be in Borderlands 4. Because I am doing the 24-hour stream when it drops, so I'll be on for a while. I'm hoping to find out as many secrets, and then I've got to go through and edit that thing. That's going to be rough. Started work. Nice, nice. How's the work days going, man? Oh man, there is so much going on. Go, my little orbs. Killed them all. Oh no, they're all they're fire retardant, guys. We're in trouble. Nice, nice. How was that? What did you end up streaming, man? I'm still recovering from my illness. We found that out the hard way today. Went for a bike ride and I definitely coughing a lot still. But it's nice to be on here today, actually. Just Rivals for a couple of hours. Nice. I've tried Marvel Rivals. I couldn't get into it. Everyone was like, it's like Overwatch. I don't know whether I've just like completely fallen out of love with Overwatch. I used to play competitively. I just don't like it anymore. I found it really I found Marvel Rivals very drab in my opinion. Oh man, I thought that team died. Oh, there's the sloth. Oh, there is so much going on. Oh, you get a legendary! You saw a cowboy hat and you're like, Clay. Honestly, I wouldn't be upset at Clay, but also I would want someone different. Did you get many wins, man? I don't think... I won a Fortnite game for the first time. Like, I actually carried in that game. Was the one and only time I've ever done it. Bangarang can be sellable. I need to get my Iridium back up. I need my Iridium Fabricator to be shooting me some more pew-pews. I definitely don't have a good gun set. I'm running a Malawan, Malawan's great for her, but just not what I've got at the moment. Only wins? You gotta teach me how to do that, dude. Do you go around and like unplug everyone else's internet like my goal is? See, that's the only way I'd win. I don't know if it'll be Clay though. I wouldn't be upset. I'm hoping that one of them is possibly related to the new Tales of Borderlands, so it fits in a bit more. As much as like if they are gonna do another Siren, I feel like it's gonna be Ava they would do. And as much as I love Maya's powers, I don't want her to be using them. That is true, but I don't know, but he would have to leave the Jacobs then. And I don't think he would leave the Jacobs. He has too much respect for him. That's I think my main contingency with that is, oh, I don't even magnificent, sell it. I just don't think he would do it. As much as he'd be cool to have in it, I don't think we're really going to see any from that group. We're not seeing Tina. Tina's a no-show because she's trapped on the planet or the ship with her friends from the Wonderlands. So I don't think she's going to even make a appearance. So it can't be Tina in theory. Though it also, they've thrown us off before, so I'm not going to like guarantee there's none. But I just don't feel like there is a possibility for it. Alright, we've got a dead claptrap over here. I think last time when I played this, it was one of the maps I rushed through, so we are going to go over where everything is. Yeah, I only got one of the Typhoon logs, which is really bad for me. There's a Typhoon log up there. I got the one down there. And there's a Typhoon log there. I definitely skipped a lot of the Typhoon logs because I was trying to play through quickly last time. A Goliath Vault Hunter, that would be sick. Who is it? Okay, I was going to say, Aaron, who are you wanting as like the one of the 2 DLC Vault Hunters? Have you got any ideas of what you would like? Honestly, I could go for a couple of different ones. We've obviously got something like Zane, we've got a Malawan with Harlow, which Harlow I'm very excited to use. Rafa's got the tech suit. So I don't think it'd be from another gun company unless it's from Atlas. I don't know who it would be then. Anointed Goon. Yeah, so I don't think any of them are in it. From what I've heard, they've limited a lot of the past Vault Hunters. Zane is meant to be implied to either be a leader or people think he could be a villain. Now, I could see Zane having that Flint bloodline actually be evil, to a degree. I don't know how evil per se, but I could definitely see him fitting into the evil slot. It'll be sad without Tina and Morty and stuff, but I can also see that they definitely needed a new cast. And after how everyone received Borderlands 3 and giving it all the flack they gave it, I think it would be nice to have something a little bit different. Alright, can I get the goon out of him? let's just see if I can take him out. Oh, perfect. There we are. Oh, so you'd like one of the, actually a Sentinel would be cool. Especially, or like one of the Seraph type things that, you know what, that's actually a sick idea. I never even thought of that. I feel like there's so many other possibilities they could go with. I feel like if they stick with what if they like don't change it to something cooler. Let's change that out. There we are. We've got a better grenade now. I think that it's going to definitely lose a lot of interest. It has to be unique. I feel like they can't go for something that's been done before. They can't use a character that's already been done. Well, I think Krieg's going to be out of it, man. Now that Maya's gone, I don't think Krieg really is going to have a Moxie's next husband. I wonder what number of husband this is for her, though. Get the threes off. Perfect. Man, I love Malawan guns. As much as like a lot of people say they're terrible, when you're running it with a Mara, Malawan is just such a broken gun. Zane? Honestly, I could see Zane being Moxie's husband. That would make sense. She always did, and I could see him possibly betraying. Like, I could see Lilith coming back as like a zombie because there is like the zombie sort of faction there. And we're trying to save Lilith from them because she obviously has the seal on Pandora and the Timekeeper's probably after that. So I could definitely see having to do that side of things. Hold on. We're going to go for a Crimson Radio because I sort of need to. Alright, so the Crimson Radio is over here. The only way to actually get to this one is jump across and hopefully get it. Don't miss it like me, guys. Jump better. I need to get that that training in to jump better. Oh man. I love using honestly I love using different guns from time to time. Hellwalker and stuff is great. Like I have my favorites obviously. Like anyone who plays these games, they have their favorites. Where is everyone? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna make it? Perfect. I made it. First go, guys. No one ever saw the upper first go. That was a slip. I sort of sneezed. But first go, we got it. And I'm pretty sure... I don't know why, but I swear there's like a claptrap out here too. There is too, yeah. There's claptrap over here. So if you're looking for both a Crimson Radio and a claptrap, they are in this area. I think the claptrap is more the one that's forgotten here. Because the Crimson Radio is pretty obvious. Oh my god, I didn't mean to invoke their... I've invoked their wrath. Alright. Yeah guys, if you guys can like share, liking also helps. It helps get it out there. Because we're going to be doing a heap of Borderlands 4 content, that's why we're finishing off with 3 at the moment on TVH. Alright, let the Manvark evolve. The 1440, yeah, no, you know what? I've got it on ultra low latency. I genuinely was just tweaking some things on it. Because I got a notice from, I've got a certain amount of watch hours that has unlocked something on my YouTube account. So with streaming, I have a little bit more freedom now. I don't exactly know what everything does. But I can now actually like have a bit better access to higher quality. So I'm hoping that it works as long as it doesn't lag. That's also another thing. Yeah, I think that Flak always had that evil vibe, but also I don't see him possibly becoming it. In saying that, Aurelia was a Vault Hunter that became that too, so I could definitely see it. But that was mostly from the pre-sequels. I'm hoping that when I do the 24-hour stream, it stays 1440 the whole time. Manvark never drops me anything good. You meant to be able to get a really good drop for him, and I never have received it. He's one of the like few that I just don't get anything from. I normally skip him, but because we are doing a show of how to get everything in here, I thought that, you know what, I better make sure I do it properly. Up here. So to get up this bit, this is one of those weird areas. I'm not gonna lie. It's nearly not worth it to try and get what we're about to get, but it can be. If you can get it like Mayhem 11, or if it's your first playthrough, Typhoon logs and chests are definitely very beneficial. They can drop some legendaries, they can drop some really good purple and blues too if you're struggling to get anything. So I would always say, like, at least for your first playthrough, get them. And then if you don't want them in future ones, that's up to you. But yeah, it's also fun to sort of like find everything, because the Typhoon logs give a whole heap of lore. Like we learn about the Siren Leader that was always on Athena. Hello Red, how you doing? You having a nice sunny day there? Alright. This bit is the bit I hate. There we are. I always miss that jump. It's like, I don't know what it was, but I think the first time I played it first, I was trying to show her how to get it, and I kept butchering that jump for like a solid 20 minutes straight. And then Thirsty got it like on her third attempt, so she's better at jumping in this game than I am. See, Ben, that's how you gotta do it, man. You gotta schedule every day off now. You know what? There's no life for the rest of the year. Christmas has come early, guys. Borderlands 4 is here. I do have the early access code, but I am not using it. Just because I want to at least play my first hour or a couple of hours with Thirsty. So we want to experience it together. I've never got to really experience it together for the first time with anyone. So it'll be very nice to experience this with Thirsty. I'm going to be Vex as well. Vex is so good. Alright, let's go down. It's night there. How's the temperature there at the moment? Alrighty guys, we're picking up every bit of ammo we can get. So we have upped it to Mayhem 3 now. Also, welcome in. There's a couple of new people who just joined. Welcome in. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. We're currently doing a True Vault Hunter mode playthrough before the drop of Borderlands 4. We're getting towards the end now. We're up to like Troy's area, which Troy is decently easy. Starting to get some legendaries, thank god. A Moze. I don't mind Moze, but I'm not running up. I have to roll the tongue. I don't think I can roll the tongue. I don't have the skill. I definitely need some better guns though. Oh my god, this is super badass. Anything but a super badass. Wow, that was close. I genuinely didn't think I was going to get through that without at least going down. Hey, that's the only way to wear it. You've got to wear each other's head, you know that. You can't match the character you're playing as, there's no fun in that. So we're going to go down, where are we now? Alright, cool. So, I completely forgot the Typhoon log there. Did I seriously do this twice? I did it twice. I have a brain injury, guys. What I'm going to do, so I don't have to like waste everyone's time and me running back through the whole map, I'm going to show you where the Typhoon chest is. So Typhoon chest is here. The first Typhoon log is at the very start of the map, and I miss it every single time, mainly because I completely forget to actually press it. I'll run past it. Sai, that's Sai is Ben. Oh man, there is so... Why are you guys... I knocked myself out. Foolish. You have a great day, man. Enjoy work. Stay safe. And stay cool, dude. I know it's coming to the end of summer. Actually, no, it is the end of summer. You guys are into autumn now. Hopefully you guys have a nice autumn. Well, I come back this far. You know what? We're coming back to get the other Typhoon log. I genuinely didn't expect it to teleport me back this far. I'm a little bit annoyed about that. Alright, we're going all the way back. I will, Aaron. Thank you for joining, man. And hopefully we see you there for the Borderlands 4 streams as well, because there'll be a lot of them. There won't just be the 24 hours, there's going to be a lot. But thank you for joining, man. And have a great day, dude. Hopefully everyone is having a great day in general. It's what we always want to hear, is people having good days. Especially when you get to like knock off work and just sit down and not have to focus on anything. I think that's always the best time. But you have a great day, man. And thank you for joining. You're always welcome here. Everyone is. Alright. There's the final Typhoon log. What I will do is I am going to get the chest now. I'm going to change it to Mayhem 11 and run through this bit. Hopefully it doesn't get me killed. Just because, one, my damage output is still not great on this. I don't have the best guns. I've got a Rowan's Call and a Lucian's Call, which are my two best guns at the moment. The Malawan Cryo is decent, but it definitely is not doing as much damage as I want it. But Red, what have you been up to today? Oh, sorry, what have you been up to today? What's been happening? Also, there won't be any night stream tonight either. I was originally going to do like either like last night or tonight. I'm not doing one tonight. I will probably be doing one tomorrow, which I'll be streaming Pokemon VGC over on the Purple app or on the TOC. I'm not sure which one yet, but I will choose one or the other. But yeah, I'll be streaming one of those on either of those platforms, just because I'm trying to split it up. I normally would do it on here, but because those ones tend to be a little bit more quiet, and at least with the TikTok I can get voice or text to speech, I can a little bit more easily focus on the competition. Alrighty. Get rid of the Demolition Tinky. How much have I got? I got 18 million. Okay, Tri-Bolt, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain. There should be a respawn station here. Cool. Julio's, let's go here. Alright, we're going to Mayhem 11 this. We should be able to get through there. It may take us a minute. It's going to be really rough with just how hard everything's going to hit us. I'm hoping Manvark shouldn't respawn, because Manvark will be my biggest issue going through this bit. But it looks like I've been able to get like a clean run. Oh, thank God they didn't respawn anything. I used to remember it would like respawn everything and you'd have to be battling everything you get on Mayhem 11 to get there. So I think that's a nice little thing that they've updated in the new, in the more recent updates. I would say it's only recently it's happened. Because when I was playing on PlayStation, probably even like a couple months ago, I would still get flooded every time I change the Mayhem up. Alright. Alright, we're gonna Mayhem 11. Let's just loot this bit here. Cool, I have enough money. Let's see if I can get a better Rowan's Call or something. Or even, I don't think I can get I can't get a Hellwalker from here, but I can get something better. Alright. I miss my full Guardian rank that I normally have on this. I currently only have a little bit of Guardian rank because this is a completely new playthrough on the PC. So this is the first time actually playing through the whole game and playing True Vault Hunter mode on it. Compared to the PlayStation, it's got all the hours. All right. We literally got nothing from there again. My luck lately, sorry, my luck in general with any of the Typhoon dead drops, as you can see, is not great. So we've completely cleared, I think, everything that we were trying to find. Oh man. Oh, sweet Jesus. I don't like where this is going. Corrosive. Oh no, I don't want the super badass either. Oh, I'm dead. I am definitely dead. I cannot take that thing out. There is no way in any life form that I can take a super badass VAR kit out in any world. With it being Mayhem 11 and with these guns, I just don't have the damage output whatsoever. That's that was severely depressing. I may switch it back to Mayhem 3 just so I can get through this bit. Because I haven't I'm going to, after I finish this, I am gonna like basically farm soul renders on Mayhem 10 on normal. And hopefully some speed load and Hellwalkers. So what do I have it on? Alright. I'll switch them back to Mayhem 3, it's a little bit easier. I'm gonna need to get a drink in a second, guys. My voice is a little tired. I'll just have to grab a water or something, which I think we're pretty much out of. Alrighty. When I go back down there, they will fall pretty quickly. Alright, so once we get to Tannis' hidden lab, I may turn it off True Vault Hunter. We might go back to the normal. And then just Mayhem 11 and hunt Tam and Zan for some soul renders. I was trying to think, because we're nearly an hour in. I do want to defeat Troy today though. I think that's going to be the better path. And there isn't really any Mayhem 10 guns I want from him, so I think you can sort of just skip doing the grind right now. I'll just go through this way. Right. We've got two super badasses up here that we're going to deal with. So not going to be too hard. I'm hoping that they keep VAR kids and stuff in it. I want to see them bring the Chrysalisks back. They were my favorite like mob to verse. Okay, so it killed them all immediately. That's really weird. I don't know how I feel about that. They did my job for me. Okay, cool. And then there should be a button that comes up. Is it this button? Oh, did I not shoot them all? Oh, there's one more I've got to shoot. Where's the last coupling? Alright, perfect. So this is some pro shooting, guys. Through here. This next bit is like one of, I would say, the worst bits of any Borderlands game, with just how slow you go. Alright, press that. This scene. For 109. That's nuts. They're like $40 boxes. They're cool. I'm not gonna lie. The surprise boxes are cool. So they're like little mini ETBs basically. Alright. Just want to see if there's anything else I need. Alright. Now let's load it. I just want to play around, press the buttons for a bit. Alright. We're continuing on. We're on Sandblast Scar. Now we are going to be driving back with Valm in our backseat driver here. Look at him attached there. He's going to use his 20 pack to like protect us. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not meant to be an expensive box. We only paid like 40 or 50 for it. That's just ridiculous. There's so many scalpers out there. I couldn't imagine people like scalping Borderlands. Could you imagine that? Like people just buying out Borderlands at all the stores and then just sitting on it. Yeah, my driving skills, guys. Where is everyone? This is weirding me out. Normally, like, oh, there we are. Okay, we do have enemies, guys. I was about to say, there was like 0 enemies? Man, I hate this thing. Yeah, this is gonna crash. This is bad. I don't think anyone realizes how bad this stuff is. Like this level has made me like pull out hair before. I remember the first time playing through it, I thought you had to drive the whole way with like 0 issue. I don't think you understand how slow that thing is and how useless it actually is in general. Is that done? I literally normally just grab another car and then drive most of the way, but it won't let me do that. Yeah, so any siren, this is the thing. So any siren will always have elemental buffs. I don't think there is any of the siren builds haven't been based around elemental. So if you can get anything of so mostly incendiary. I think Lilith was mostly incendiary and corrosive, but Electro is also really good just because Shock has the ability to lower shields, and shields is definitely a big problem, especially for Lilith. Her health and her like durability is not great, so definitely hunt some good elemental guns. Anything greening up for elemental will get you somewhere in Borderlands 1. Oh god, this thing's gonna go down again. Why can't it give me something decent? Fine. You know what? Okay. That was bad. I nearly died. Who's the Borderlands 2 siren? Because after I finish, I eventually unplay it. So Borderlands 2 is Maya, my favorite. I played a little bit of Borderlands 2 the other day with her. She's my favorite in any of the games. With a close second in Borderlands 2 being Zero. Zero is really good. If you're wanting to have like a break from Siren, Zero is good. In pre-sequel, there isn't technically a Siren, but there is Aurelia who has the ability to use ice moves due to like technology. So she's like this, I would say the Siren, but not Siren of that, if that makes sense. So if you're wanting to stick with Sirens, it'll be Maya and then Amara. Is Maya's ability, in my opinion, yeah, it's a lot better. She has an ability called Cloud Kill, which when you kill one of the when you shoot an enemy, it'll give like a 3 to 5 second cloud of corrosive damage. And then she has things like Phoenix Blight, which when you phase grasp, it will shock. It will do like all damages. So like she is by far my favorite, but she is also probably one of the most broken Vault Hunters of all time. Especially if you're new to the game, I would say like if you're wanting an easy playthrough, she is definitely one of the easier ones. You focus on just getting to like what's it called, Cloud Kill at first. Oh damn, so much going on here. Okay. Alright, run through here. That's the thing though, if you consider it, Borderlands 1, Lilith was broken in the sense of like how the game was first made. She fit into it really well. Mordecai was probably like, in my opinion, he was the most useful one out of that original group. Brick's not too bad, but Morty was like really effective, especially if he had a good Bloodwing strat. And his ability to like buff the sniper was always so good. I would say Lilith is definitely tied first with him, or at the worst a close second. But I don't think I could really fault Lilith in any place where I would say that she's like dramatically worse than any of the other Vault Hunters. Her durability if you think about Borderlands 1, survivability and durability was like a poor thing across the board. Like it wasn't just Lilith. The amount of damage that they all of a sudden could do was like really unfair at times. So I would say like you probably chose the best and the most fun for Borderlands 1, in my opinion. Others would say Roland and stuff. I just found her the most fun. I found the Siren and everyone the most fun. Amara is really flexible with her Siren abilities because she has like a mix. She can phase grasp, she has the orb, astral projection. So she has astral projection. Her phase grasp is a little different to Maya's in that regard. Maya's is literally like the kinetic energy wrapping itself around, so like the Siren energy, where hers is actually giving like corporeal form, very similar to what Vex is doing with like the cat, as like a Beastmaster. But yeah, like every time their abilities gotten a bit better. I would still say if we brought Maya into this, she could match up quite easily. I like Vaughn's technical. It looks sick, but it's useless. He literally went all for looks, like his six pack. I gotta speak to him. And zero use. But yeah, so like Maya is yeah, definitely favorite and probably one of the most usable because a lot of Borderlands 2 is against robots, and corrosive against robots is highly effective. Now, in this, there's nowhere near as much like robot fighting unless you're looking at like Spendocticon, which is Jack's, Handsome Jack's jackpot. Then you have a little bit more like loaders and things like that yeah, that would be really useful for. But Amara's ability to be able to like change between the different ones is really effective. Maya, on the other hand, has abilities like where she was able to slag, electrocute, like Phoenix Blight and things like that are very, very effective in their own respects. So I'd say yeah, just go off what you're interested in. But if you're looking more elemental damage, Maya. If you're looking for like just straight up damage output, straight up damage output over time, I would say both Gauge and Zero are really effective in that. Especially with Bore with Zero, Gauge, Death Trap is just really, really broken and effective. Especially as you get later on in the game. Maya's probably the best in the sense of like she grows rapidly and she's useful endgame, where the others, a lot of them need to be like endgame, higher level to be able to be fully used. So yeah, I would say yeah, once you're finished with that, I'll go Maya just to play through. But yeah, no, it was meant to be limited in the first one. It shows you how far they've come. Like honestly, a lot of people had problems with Borderlands 3. It's so much better in a lot of ways. Story-wise, maybe not so much, but like if you have a look at the skill trees, if you have a look at a lot of the legendary weapons, so I'm not saying all of them, they did oversaturate the legendary like weapon market. But a lot of them are better, they're a lot more better used. They did ruin some of them, but they sort of had to make way for new ones. And obviously they have to progress. The lack of Pearl Essence sucked. That is probably, honestly, that's my biggest gripe with this game. We got Pearl Essence. I would say the raid bosses are pretty much non-existent, so like nowhere near as good as 2 in that regard, but they're really the two big things to me. And that's nitpicking, man. Like that's like looking at like the smallest things that I could choose from the game and just like going, I don't like this, but it's not terrible. But you know, I would say it. Maya would probably be, if we had to put it, Lilith's ability is broken in the sense of like she doesn't get full powers till after Borderlands 1. Maya sort of already had come into her full powers, which is really cool. Borderlands 2, you see a lot more of Lilith's powers, and it's sort of what upset people in Borderlands 3 when she got taken by surprise. She should have destroyed the Calypsos like that. But also Tyrene and Troy were very smart and manipulative. And also, she didn't know their powers. She didn't know how the leeching worked. She didn't know that they could actually leech siren powers from others. Which is why I hope if they do bring a second siren into Borderlands 4, we either get another leech siren, which would be really cool, or we get to find out what Commandant Steele's powers were, and we get a siren in that regard. Alright, so we looked out the window. We are all turd farmers. We will have to go talk to everyone in a second. We're about to go on to the Troy fight. Oh, we're getting close to the Troy fight, guys. If you're enjoying, make sure to drop a sub, drop a like. There's a lot more Borderlands content coming, especially with 4 dropping. There will be many an hour, especially in the 24-hour stream. We'll have lots of fun. We're doing it on here mostly. I will probably be double streaming it over on Twitch too, but I'm doing it on here mostly. Main reason why is because I definitely want people to be able to watch without having to either pay for a sub or have any ads. I want it to just be ad-free. And that's a good thing. I'm not at the point on here where I get ads because I'm still such a small streamer. And I would love to grow more, but that's I'm glad I can actually bring this to people without having ads eventually. Especially on like my favorite game series. Borderlands 4 is going to probably, as I said, be the game of the year for me. Unless like Pokemon Legends ZA does something like so out of the pocket, it just destroys it. But no, I don't think it's really going to fit. Alright, let's say goodbye to Tannis. Where's Ava? She's down here. I really don't want to speak to Ava, but I have to. Let's go find... We'll do this as quickly as possible. Technically, you don't need to say goodbye to everyone. It's just like... So on missions in every one, if you do like the extra missions, you get extra benefits from it. So like Borderlands 2, Borderlands 1 will drop like extra weapons, more money. It sort of depends. Who have we got? Claptrap. Alright. Do I have Moxie up? Alright, let's go Marcus and let's see if it gives me Moxie next. I gotta take Hamlock's gift. Hold on. We'll have to go back up and grab Hammy's gift, but we'll be back in a sec. Let's see. Thank you for all the ammo I don't need. That sucks. I always get full on ammo because with Rowan's Call, it's very similar to the Butcher. You don't really waste any ammo. Where is Hamlock? I'll take your sniper rifle, bud, and I'll sell it immediately. We'll also level up, I think we'll level up our grenade SDU too. As I said, once you play on True Vault Hunter and you get like enough to like up your mayhem, you will max out the SDUs pretty quickly. Now up to the backpack. So backpack has 3 left. Bank is the one that I'm really bad with. And same with Lost Loot SDU. Okay. How much more do I need to get? Hammerlock, say goodbye to Claptrap, Ellie. Alright, saying goodbye to our Lord Moxie. Ma'am, thank you. She is going to let us get a free hit off on here. Hopefully we get something good. Can I spin it? I hate these guys. Let's donate some to her though. We only have a little bit of money, guys. We're just gonna give her some. Alright, use one of Moxie's slots. Which one do I want to use? Oh, I have to use this one. Alright, she's gonna force me to use this one, guys. I don't have the money, so I can't actually use it. How sad is that? I literally just spent all my money on SDUs and I don't get a free Moxie. Man, what a stinge. Let's go find Ellie and Clap. Yeah, I'm genuinely hoping Moxie is not one of the Vault Hunters. There's 0. Alright. There's Alangelo. There we are. Claptrap's girlfriend. Slowly being built, guys. I think we've got majority of the Claptraps too. Let's go talk to 0, and then we'll go talk to Lilith and Clap. What have we got now? Keep on running, keep on swimming, swim, swim, swim. Where is Claptrap? Is he? I don't think he's up with Lilith, is he? Also, welcome in, guys. If you are new here, make sure to drop your favorite game or hobby. We are going to be playing a lot more Borderlands. On the day of Borderlands 4 release, we will be doing a 24-hour stream, which everyone is welcome into. There won't be any gifting or anything. One, I haven't unlocked it on here, that's why we're doing it on here. And there won't be any ads because I haven't unlocked monetization yet. So this is literally the best place for me to do it for availability for everyone. So if you are interested, make sure to sub. Stay tuned for Borderlands 4, Borderlands 3, and a lot more content. If you're wanting to chat in here, feel free to chat too. We always we love a good chat. Drop your favorite game, hobby, an interesting factoid, whatever you know. Feel free to share it. Alright, where are we going here? I can just teleport there. Alright, we're going back to Devil's Razor. We are nearly at the big fight. I'm really excited for this, actually. Now, Devil's Razor, I've done everything but a dead Claptrap and a hijack target. Now, I know roughly where they are. It will take me a little bit to get to them, but I can obviously do the round trip for it in a second. Alrighty. But, I'm mostly doing the Typhoon logs for this just because there's so much lore to it. So when I upload it, if people are like questioning things or like want to know a little bit more, I will be leaving the timestamps when I upload the videos for the Typhoon logs especially. That way if you're trying to find location or learn a little bit more about the lore behind Borderlands, especially the Typhoon de Leon and what he knew, it'll all be there for you guys. So make sure I will be posting one of those tonight, at midnight tonight, and then I'll be also posting some more, three more next week, which I have edited. I've marked where I've got to put the timestamps, and then when I upload it, I just got to timestamp it again. Alrighty, gonna wait for one more second. Look at, she's jacked. I don't know why, but the big head somewhat suits her. Like it actually doesn't look that out of place on some of the characters. Some of the characters it looks god awful. Makes Graveward like horrible to verse because half the time he can't actually hit his eyes because he phases through the map a little bit. But the big head is always fun. Alright, I'm just gonna wait here because I don't know if I need to talk to anyone else yet. Alright, yeah, it's gonna catch up to Tannis. I love being in these. I'm looking forward to the vehicles in the new one. I don't know, but has anyone seen like the clips they showed of the vehicles? I really hope, not just hope, I can't wait to use them. Oh dude, I'm trying to get past you. I really can't wait to use it, especially being able to like pull it out like while you're running and not having to stop it. I'm gonna miss a catch a ride. I'm hoping there's like a catch a ride app on like our EchoNet. Yes, a siren. Also better than yours. We ain't no scrub like Tyrene. Alright, that was a bit easier than last time. There was actually less enemies than when we played it on our first run through. Gonna drop me any iridium? No, okay. We can dream. Now up here, there is a red chest. I could, by all intensive purposes, for this red chest, I could literally... Hold on. I should Mayhem 11 it. Guys, should I Mayhem 11 and just see what we get in the red chest? Because I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's worth it. Nah. Let's just see what we get anyway. Let's, yeah, no, we would've got trash. As I said, my red chest luck lately has been terrible. I'm hoping when I farm the Soul Renders again, on Mayhem 10, I am hoping that I get a lot better drop with it. I had one Mayhem 10 drop, which was, oh sorry, Mayhem 2, when I was doing it the first time, which is like level 30. I'm hoping I get a little bit better drop this time. Alrighty, up to Troy, guys. So, Troy's fight is more difficult than like what people realize. It's not the most difficult, but it is more difficult. Alrighty, so there is a couple of Typhoon logs that I very much missed. So I'm going to take my time to go through this bit, guys, just so you can see. So I'm going to clear all the areas first. So if you're looking for them and you're not exactly sure where to go, you can't remember because you haven't played it in a while, the best way to do it is literally just clear the map as best as you can. So if you're having to drive up here, make sure to search around and it will pop up like 99% of the time. So if I remember correctly, there should be one up here somewhere. It's been a minute since I've hunted for him on here. So let's jump out for a sec. Hopefully we can find it. Yeah, also guys, drop your, there we are, there's one Typhoon log. Drop your, I nearly marked it perfectly too. Make sure to drop your favorite gun and Vault Hunter too. And the one you're looking forward to most in Borderlands 4 that can possibly take on the new moniker as one of your favorites. I think there is a fair few good options. I think Vex is going to be absolutely amazing. But I'm very biased to anything that is Siren, so I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. But I think Vex is going to be awesome, Harlow is going to be awesome, very similar and a little bit different to how Maya would be played. And I'm hoping that she's not too much of an elemental and maybe more explosive, so I can go Torg. Because I haven't got to use a good Torg build, I think, since Salvador. Because running like dual launches or something was always really good with him. There should be an Iridian riding up here. Perfect. I do remember where most of these are, as I said, like in certain areas. It's more the nuanced areas that I don't travel too much. Oh, thank you, baby. Oh, how are you feeling? My nose is so congested after the ride though. I've got like a heap of dust. Where we rode, there was so much dust and stuff kicking up. And I lost my car again, damn it. Alright, we're gonna go over here too, because there is one more thing I need to get. There's a Crimson radio just over here. Wait, the PC's having issues? What's happening, bub? Alright. I'm gonna show you how to get this Crimson radio. It's one of those ones that's like, I wouldn't say it's super difficult, it's just annoying to get to. It's like a really windy path to get up there. I'll skip some bits of it, like there's one up here. So Crimson Radio is like all the way up here. So I will mark this one down. It is a little bit more of a annoying one to get to. I wish you could just jump straight up there, but you don't have the jump. You have to make these jumps successfully. I'm pretty sure these used to actually be smaller too when it first came out. Up here. Got to be careful to not miss the jump, and we made it first time, guys. See, I can do it sometimes. Alright, I gotta come down here. So there is no Typhoon log here. So we've got, how many have we got? We've now got 2 of the Typhoon logs. There is one there. And then the third one is in a really weird spot that I always forget to go to as well. I'm pretty sure there's like a little hole that you go into. Sorry, like a little room up here that you go into and you can get it. Oh man, it's gonna be so far. If only there was like a... Oh, there is a catch ride. I missed the catch ride completely. Guys, I'm a little bit blind. I don't know why, but I always seem to miss the catch ride. Right. These may not do too much damage, but they're my favorite vehicle because they're the quickest. Alrighty, let's see. Is there anything up there? Oh. Wow, that was rude. The audacity. I was just having a look at something. I swear they bully me in here sometimes. Alright, let's keep running this way. There is, I'll show you over here. There is like nothing over here. Sometimes you can get some iridium crystals to smash. This area, honestly, I feel like should have more iridium laying around. It just doesn't have much. Especially because, considering it's not till really you get to like the Troy fight area where you get a lot more iridium showing up because they got the iridium pump. But before that, it's oddly empty for an area that's meant to be having like heaps of iridium laying around. Because as you remember, Troy is sapping it to open the Great Vault. Look at it. It's actually sort of beautiful. The graphics on this is still probably... It holds up really well to like more modern games. Considering this came out, what, 2018? So what, 7 years ago-ish? Yeah, 7 years, that's nuts. So like, 2018? No. No, I'm wrong, sorry. 2018 or 2019. Let's go do the maths. 2019 is when it came out. Yeah, so like the graphics hold up really well, I'm not gonna lie. It's such a nice game. And back. Welcome back, baby. Is it all fixed now? Alright, I'll just steal this technical. I want to see if it has anything. Hey, they left it parked there. I'll take what I see, thank you. Perfect. Okay, there's no extra parts in it. Sometimes you can get lucky and get some good parts, but there was none today. Alrighty. Is this on Steam? You're having issues with downloads, like download speed? Alrighty. It's a Tina boom. I love Tina's explosives. And the final Typhoon log, guys. Before you go anywhere, the badass Daddy Goliath is coming to take it out on me. Not this again. Dodge that. Perfect. Over an hour to download 2. Really? That's weird. Normally it's not that bad. Normally it's a lot better. I'm not sure why it would be doing that. Welcome in, guys. We are 1 viewer off 20. Guys, welcome into this. Thank you for joining our Borderlands journey. We are getting ready for Borderlands 4. Just coming up around the corner too. We're just chatting about what's coming out. We're excited. We're looking forward to my first ever 24-hour stream. I don't know how to prepare for it still. It's a little bit new to me. So, guys, if there is any issues when the stream starts, let us know. Yeah, Steam seems to have issues with that all the time. Have you got? Are you playing a game or anything? Because sometimes that can like affect the speed. Is that going again? Okay. Get some space. All right, let's just get some space because the Rowan's Call here should get me through him easy enough. Where's the last one? He's over there. Oh damn it! How are you guys not hitting him? Man, they're really no help. I forget how much the NPCs just stand there and just watch you die. Hold on, what are we about sub-wise? Guys, we've hit our sub goal. We've already hit 215 subs, guys. We are 4 subs off 220. I wonder, do you reckon we can get to... If you guys are new here and you're enjoying Borderlands, please feel free to give us a sub. We are aiming for 220 subs now before Borderlands 4 drops. Original goal was actually 200, and then we hit 200, I think, like last week. So let's see if we can hit 220 or even 225 by Borderlands 4's release. I don't know what the sub goal is going to be for the night now because I think I was aiming for 220-ish. It still may be that we may never hit 220 before then. But guys, our new sub goal is 220. I got to figure out how to put like the little goal on here. Thank you guys. Thank you for all your support. I am getting absolutely slammed. I like that our teammates still heal us. No matter how much I insult them and make them feel bad for existing. Are you okay? Hold on. No. She's having a seizure. Oh, she's fine. She'll be right. She'll sleep it off. It's just the Iridian meth that they do. It's like black tar heroin, but better. Not better for you, but just better. Oh yeah. That's how we get a triple whammy. Oh man, there's so many of them. How much we got? Alright, cool. We're getting through them pretty quick now. We're not having too many issues with this area. To be honest, like, we're going to go down a lot in this just because it's just so many of them. It's just getting absolutely spammed. My fight for my lifetime should be pretty much 0 at this point. And we got through that somehow. Let it heal up a tiny bit. I don't want to go down again because I am saving up to finish buying the rest of the SDUs. I think I'm like midway through. I've done all the grenade, rocket launcher, like the main ammo. I just haven't done the different packs and stuff. So hoping that we can actually finish that side of things soon enough. It just makes it easier because then when I do like another playthrough, I don't have to pay for the bank SDUs again, which is sort of the most expensive. You normally build it up across multiple, but once you get to Mayhem 10, you can like speed through it really quickly, especially if you just do a couple of runs on Spendopticon. Because the amount of money that drops is just stupid. Like even when I wasn't, like when I was a lower level, it was probably dropping nearly as much as it's dropping now for level 72. And that's on a Mayhem too, so increased drop rate. Through here. Now, the only painful thing I'm gonna point out, guys, and I forgot to say this before. So as you see, we have finished the 3 Typhoon logs. Now the Typhoon chest is all the way back here at the start point. Now, we can go get it after we defeat Troy, just because we won't be able to get through all of Necrodophea in this stream. We'll be able to get through Troy fine, he's not going to be an issue. But to get through Necrodophea and to even get close to versing Tyrene is going to take a tiny bit longer than that. Tiny bit longer than what would have, because it'll take probably like another hour or two if we're going to explore Necrotophaia and get everything from there too. As I said, we've got a fair few areas that we've got to finish like claiming everything. So I think in this area we've just got a dead claptrap, which the claptrap, as I said, is in a room near here. I was about to say near here actually, which, whereabouts was it? I just got to find the door for it. It's either here or it's a little bit further down. I wish you could smash all these. I'd love to take all the Iridian here. Is it a little bit further down? Hold on. I came up the chute. So there should be a door around here somewhere. Yeah, so the dead claptrap... Oh, I always miss that bottom board. There should be a dead claptrap in this area. Here we are. I knew it was somewhere here. I just couldn't remember if I turned off too early. So there's one dead claptrap. We have, I think, 3 left. 4 left, actually. No, we have a couple on Necrotophaia and its areas, and then we have 1 left at Devil's Razor. So they're the last ones we've got, really. We've gone through most of them. As I said, they're probably the easier ones to find. A lot of the dead claptraps stand out quite well. So if you are looking for them, there is also a lot of guides. I will be marking, as I said, every timestamp for like things like that in the Typhoon log. So if you're trying to like 100% your game or like get Claptrap's girlfriend alive, that way you know where to go. Oh god. Let's get rid of the Raging Future Goliath. Ah man, he's just doing so much damage. It's filthy. That's actually disgusting. It took me out in 1 hit. I genuinely didn't think it was going to do that much damage. I knew it would do a little bit, but damn. Alright, what are we at, guys? We're at... Currently got 21 people watching, guys. Welcome. This is one of my biggest streams yet. Hopefully you're all enjoying. If you've got anything you'd like to see, anything you want to say, feel free to share it in the comments below. If you're just enjoying watching, I hope you are. I hope I'm making it entertaining, especially with some of the sad deaths you're about to see. These ones are... Oh, damn it. He just does so much damage. And he teleported away. Of all things, he teleports away from me. Fight me like a man. Man, Alright, I'm going to go down one more time, and hopefully he doesn't kill me when I get up here. Oh, thank God. So this is what happens when you don't have the best guns for this stuff. Oh God, is there another one? Oh, it's just a badass maniac. I can deal with those. Yeah, they're easier to deal with. Everything else is a lot more rough. Hardened badass. I wiped out pretty much all of them at once there. So this is why you don't clump together with things like Rowan Calls and Butchers. You get the bounce between bullets. Perfect. Headshots we never miss here. Always focus on getting those headshot damage off. Because it bounces off and does crits to others. So I'm hoping they bring the Rowan's Call back. It's actually, if I'm not allowed to have a soul render, I want a Rowan's Call back. It is definitely probably my second favorite like assault rifle in this game. I did used to like the Lucian's Call more. I don't know why I changed. I think because I got better Rowan's Calls than I ever got Lucian's. Lucian's is like the step down, I feel like. It's like the little brother of the Rowan's Call. It's good, but it could be better. Badass Maniac just did me in 1 hit. That's fine. That's right, he's protected from it. Perfect. Didn't even have to use it. I'm just going to sell everything here. Alright, back at 7 million. There should be 1 left? Okay, it's just a tink, and he doesn't have the defense. And let him get held up in the air. Perfect. Alright, we got through it. Didn't even die too many times. We died once, guys. Guys, I think that deserves a like. Give it a clap, give it a like. We only died once during that whole time there. That's seriously, I just ran into it. Alright, is there anything else here? Let me just look around for some more Iridian. I don't think there's any more. No. I'm not high enough level on Guardian rank to use Slam at any time yet, which sort of sucks. Get rid of the Tinks. What is it there? It's Rachel the Anointed. Where's Ross? Looking for Ross and Chandler next. Alrighty. Not in my hands. I would not trust me to have Pandora's fate. If this was real life, I'd be probably the worst Vault Hunter ever. I'll get so distracted from the main mission that, like, the Crimson Raiders would be no longer. Alright. One. There should be... There's Luke. Cool. Luke the Anointed's down. Oh, Nathan's resistant. That's even better. I love when our enemies are resistant to my bullcrap. If I can't be resistant to them, they can't be resistant to me. I feel like that's a fair enough ask. Alright, Nathan's down. I think there's like only... Alright. Hopefully I can find some more Iridian along here. Hopefully get some more Fabricators. I gotta go hit that in a second. I meant like physically, guys. Don't get any wrong ideas. Alright. So let's go up here. We'll unlock this bit here. And then I think there's what, 2 more? There should be 2 more little Iridian monsters. Oh, there's none. Does anyone want to go for a swim in a pool of Iridian? It actually looks like a vibe. I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably go for a swim in that. We've got 9.8 million. If only we had 9.8 million Iridian. I wonder what Iridian's going to be used for in this game too, because I know this game they changed it for like Fabricator and like things that weren't really important, like if you wanted to get like certain guns and stuff. The black market, I feel like they should have done more Iridian stuff for it. But I feel like Iridian was sort of just useless in this, other than the Fabricator for getting like decent guns, which was sort of the biggest use for it. I think Iridian really lost its luster that it had in Borderlands 1 and 2. And just the amount too, like there's just everywhere. Oh. There we go. Destroy the processing tank. Get some juicy crystals on the side here, guys. I can't wait to farm like this in Borderlands 4. And I want to see if they have a true Vault Hunter and what they have, whether they have like a Mayhem or OP modes. Because I feel like that's going to be cool to see. I know someone was saying that it was like a proof that there's an Ultimate Vault Hunter mode again. I don't know whether I trust the source, because from what I saw, like it just looked like they'd just taken a picture of Ultimate Vault Hunter mode from Borderlands 2. Was it? Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Crush Jaw has a lot more health and damage than I thought he did. Can I take him out? He literally just cornered me and just started jumping me. That was rude. Guys, currently at 24 viewers. Damn. Guys, thank you for sitting through the game with me. And hopefully you are enjoying. Hopefully if you have played this, it's bringing back some good memories and makes you want to replay and look forward to Borderlands 4. If you haven't played, as I said, this is very much an explanation of like where to go for things. It also gives you a good idea of like what the game's like. It's not like a normal first-person shooter. It is a looter shooter. A lot of people compare it to like, I think it's like Destiny, if I remember correctly. I would say it's better than Destiny. I found Destiny a little bit meh, in my opinion. Apart from the glitches, I just didn't like how it was made or played in that way. In this area, there is 0 challenges, guys. So this area is 100% complete, as it says on here, but there is 0 challenges in this area. It's just Troy. Troy is the challenge, guys. I have enough ammo. I definitely need a different gun. What am I running him as? I'm going to run him as Cryo for the shotgun. Let's see what Troy has got though. I feel like he's going to definitely be incendiary resistant in a second. Tyrene getting absorbed. Okay, he's not incendiary resistant then. He does damage, but I'm safe. Perfect. He's going to charge up here for a sec. I feel bad that they went through this. Like, he was actually... So, like, in the logs and stuff, and as explained, Troy was the nice kid. He was the coward. That's why he's, like, the main lead. Oh. Yeah, I won't. I think we forgot. I forgot last time when I was playing it. Man, I hate how much damage he does. Even in like just the low mayhem. Mayhem 11, he does a heap of damage. But you have like decent guns like the Speedload and Hellwalker, and certain grenades. Or if you run in Zane, you just do a continual clone swap, just like you're doing the substitution jutsu from Naruto. That's pretty much what it is, to be honest. Where is he? I had to change back to the Rowan's call. Alright, so he's going to go charge back up. I need to hit the statues again when they come back. Is he coming back? Oh. There we are. Alright, we got through him a lot quicker. Alright guys, we are going to watch this bit. What are we at viewers-wise, guys? How are we going? If you are new here, feel free to drop a comment, drop a like, do whatever you'd like. If you are enjoying Borderlands, let us know. If you are here normally for other reasons, I know people come for the competitive VGC side occasionally, since I recently got into that. Feel free to let us know how you think I've been going with that. I will be doing a video of the World Challenge coming up too on that. So that way you can see how I play with a rule set I've never actually played in before, which is Reg G. We'll see how I go on it. Terra's honestly not that hard. I would say Hyperius the Invincible is probably the most annoying on, in my opinion, for like what I've had to deal with. Hardest though, I'd have to say Hyperius was like the hardest for me. Terramorphous, if you're running like Gunzerker, it's actually, you can actually be underleveled and do what we did, where we were running, I was running twin shotguns that were green Jacobs, and then I had a twin shotgun that was both, twin shotgun that was both tall. Now, it would have been better if I had like 2 Hyperion shotguns, or something a little bit better. But in saying that, like we didn't really get any good drops in Borderlands 2 until the end, did we? I think majority of Borderlands 2 was like literally terrible drops for us. It wasn't until we started farming things to actually get anything that we got some decent guns. You can obviously farm the early drops for Unkempt Herald, which is a really, really good pistol to get you through Borderlands 2. So if you've never played Borderlands 2, definitely try and get Unkempt Herald. You can get that as soon as you've made it to Sanctuary and brought the battery back. Other than that, it's just dependent. And then farming... Hold on. Is there chest here? There is chest here. We're just increasing the mayhem quickly. We're trying every good drop point. I know I've been saying I haven't been getting anything from chest, but we can give it a go, guys. What's the worst that can happen from giving it a go right now? Let's just see. I'm just changing how it looks on here for me. I'm wanting to see the chat a little bit better on my phone, so just move that there. That looks so much better. Cool. Luckily, I don't have to fight Troy again. I can go open these now. Hopefully, we get some good level 10s. Invincibility. Oh man, I'm so glad I didn't play this on Mayhem 10. Could you imagine that? But Terramorphous is probably, to me, it's one of the more funner raid bosses that you can play. And because like raid bosses are great, you can play with all your friends. I think that's what made it more inclusive. Borderlands 3 is so easy to a degree that you don't need to technically play it with friends. Obviously, you still do. Like, why wouldn't you? It's one of those games. You have 4 Vault Hunters here. Why not play with friends? But I feel like it's not as much encouraged as the other ones. Like Borderlands 2 and 1, very much you do want to play with friends, especially if it's like a first time playthrough. Because sometimes it can get quite difficult, unless you're running like a really smart Maya build and you've played or a smart Lilith build, Mordecai, and you've played it enough to know where to go for certain things, like certain higher drop rates, different equipment to use and stuff like that. I think it's a lot better to play with someone, and I think that Borderlands 3 definitely didn't encourage that as well as it did with the first two. And even pre-sequel, like, a lot of people hate pre-sequel. I didn't mind it. I wouldn't say it was the best one. Out of the 4 main storyline Borderlands games, it was probably my least favorite. It goes Borderlands 2 and 3 are sort of my favorites. 3 is very close to 2, like close second. Then it goes Borderlands 1. I love Borderlands 1. Though the graphics and like the mechanics are complete trash compared to the newer ones, especially Borderlands 3 and they're going to bring in Tiny Tina's Wonderland. It's not really a part of that main one. It gives us a bit of lore, but not much. We're going to return to Sanctuary now. Alrighty. Let's see what we can get. I think we've got about 500 Iridian. We can open a couple of chests too, and hopefully we get some more Iridian. Let's see if we can get anything decent legendary-wise. So guys, we still have like another hour of stream roughly. So it should get us into Necrotophaia a little bit. What am I going to level up here? I've leveled up Tempest to the max. Is there anything else that I can really see I need? See, I would have rather put more into that and taken off some off that. The Ricochet chance is good though. Ricochet has been helping me a lot. Honestly, I wouldn't change too much. It's not the worst build. If I was running melee, obviously I'd be going green-purple. Blue is decent. I like the rush stacks and things that we get in this. I probably put a little bit too much into this. I'd probably get rid of... you know what? I'd probably get rid of Restless. That's probably the main one I'd get rid of. If I got rid of Restless, I would put another 3 into Conflux. Therefore making my elemental damage just so much higher. I would definitely... I want to get a boost to my Remnant ability. Remnant's the little orb you see come off when I damage and kill people. When I kill people in this. It is such a good ability. The ability to be able to do that and like take out other enemies while you're like absolutely flooded is amazing. So that's why I said like Amara is probably my favorite along with Zane to play in this. I just want to have a look at something. What have I got? I got 2 chest keys. I don't know why the chest is all of a sudden like spun that way, but that's super weird. Okay, I'm a little bit disappointed by that. I got 0 Iridian. I literally got the one thing I wanted from the chest last time, so a little bit annoyed by that. Alright. Let's go scan. We have to scan this anyway. We've nearly finished the Iridian slab. We've found a heap of them. I think there's like maybe 10 to go, 10 or 12 that we haven't gone and picked up yet. Alright, everyone's just waiting here. So we'll wait here to chat with them. And then we'll be flying off to Necrotophaia. I was originally planning to do some soul render hunting, guys, but I think it's going to take like ages to do, to be honest. And to switch back from True Vault Hunter to normal Vault Hunter mode is just going to be a pest. So what I might do is we'll do this. We aren't going to leave True Vault Hunter. I don't have any... Do I have any crystal keys? Let's just have a look quickly. I've used 0 crystal key codes on this too. There is a couple out there at the moment. I think if you have a look on... I think it's Mad Mars has most of the crystal keys and the golden keys if you're looking for them. Not Mad Mars. Mental Mars. I was about to say Mad. Mental Mars has a lot of the keys you're looking for. So if you're wanting to get some crystal keys, I would say the thing is normally they carry between, like the gold keys carry between each one. I would save gold key codes because they may be usable unless it says like only exclusive to one of the Borderlands. If it's open one, save it for Borderlands 4 because it's probably going to be a good way to get early guns that have a decent damage. And as you know, if you haven't leveled up like Guardian ranks and stuff, you don't have a lot of the boosts that you'd normally have. So I'm just going to up elemental damage again. I'm running an elemental Mara, so why wouldn't I? Gunfire rate. And it's going to help when I run my Cryo Zane shortly after. Grenades. I don't even use grenades, that's the funny thing. Man, how much of it? I'm never uploaded, like, vehicle damage is useless. I should have done elemental. Going a little bit quick there, melee. I hate that it keeps trying to give me vehicle. Critical, I think I got one more token, yeah. See, I want to get down to, level up elemental quickly. So you want to get like down here. So you unlock like different, killing an enemy for critical hit causes an explosion. Come on, slam. You can slam now without having to like jump off here. So at the moment, if I was to jump here and try to slam, I can't slam. But if I was to jump off like here, for example, and this is something I found cool that they did this with Borderlands 3, like another one of my favorite mechanics. That they never like that they never brought back, or that they should bring back. They didn't do it in Borderlands 2. The rankings you got, the badass rankings, obviously boosted things. It just didn't really have as much adaptation to it. Now, obviously, it makes the game a lot easier. So if they don't bring it back and it's more of just like a strict upgrade, I also understand that because one of my big problems was the game was a little bit too easy compared to the others. And I understand it's not meant to be a super hard game either. It's meant to be like moderately difficult. Like if you play this properly, you can go through the whole game without probably actually dying. You'll go down, especially early on. But as you get better guns and you get better upgrades, it's sort of, you can get to the point you just don't die. All right, we are off to Desolation's Edge, guys. Now, we are going to continue with the education of where to go for things in here. So, on this area, I've done poorly. I've done, I think, one of the Typhoon logs, which is literally, hold on, I'm just going to show you. This is from when I did the first playthrough. Right there is the only one I found, which is at Typhoon's location. There is so many others. Like this area is absolutely huge. This is one of those maps that just takes forever to go through. But we are going to do a little bit of exploring because we aren't going to get up to Tyrene today. And also, I don't want to rush it. We have a fair bit more time for Borderlands 4. So we're going to take our time and enjoy it and keep it that sort of educational side of things of where to go, learning about the lore of Borderlands, and so on. So, I have it still on Mayhem, don't I? I've goofed up, guys. I still have it on Mayhem 10. That's bad. Hold on. Let's, I want to switch that back because I'm going to die in like 5 seconds on that. Go back to Mayhem 3. I don't have any guns for Mayhem 10 or like 12 at the moment. Sorry, 10 or 11. I have, obviously these ones are all Mayhem 10, but they're not the best ones for my build. The main gun I'm running at the moment is the Rowan's Call. The Rowan's Call I've got is also built for Moes. So a complete opposite of what I am. Alright, we have to melee this. Guys, we're up to 30 concurrent viewers. Welcome in. Guys, if you are enjoying, if you've sat around for a little bit, feel free, just smash a like, man. It adds, it helps get our videos out there a little bit more, helps us get a little bit more support. If you have any criticism, feel free to share it too. Alright, kill all that there. Alright, that's a lot easier. Once I get the guns, I'm going to show you how much better Mayhem 11 is to play on. Like Mayhem 11 and 12 make it like a bajillion times. In my opinion, they make it a lot better. Like 10 and 11 just make it... 10's a lot more difficult because it adds on the buffs, like as you saw, the debuff. The buddy system, which makes them like invulnerable to damage at the time. And then you got to destroy it, so obviously then there's accuracy and those side of things. You see things like this, so it's it's gone now. But certain ones you'll see they're like resistant to any of my elemental damage, mostly incendiary on this. So you see there, resistant to it, the Mighty Carax. Now, that's another one of the Mayhem, like, I think it's the medium class. The hard and the harder classes are a little bit different, and they tend to have like a little bit more difficult drops. But I mostly run the easy. My favorite easy one on this is the Galaxy Brain, as you see the big heads, which you don't get on Mayhem 11 or 10. Alright, redirect power. So we're gonna go up here. Hit you, buddy. Alright, first catch a ride ever on Necrodefeia. Also, I hope they actually go a little bit more into the lore of Necrodefeia. So I feel like Kairos must be like the starting point for Sirens. That's sort of my main point at the moment. And I'm hoping I'm not wrong with it. Alright, here we go, guys. So, what have I got? Have I got an incendiary gun? I do not. If I was an incendiary gun, I can show you. So there is a massive cube that you'll see in like a second that is floating in the sky. Now, the cube that you'll see, hold on, let's go. Right, I just want to see, is there anything I can get over here for a sec? I just want to see, I'm pretty sure there is a drop over here. I don't think it's... Is it what I think it is? It's either a Typhoon one, or I think it might be a creature. It's a creature, yeah. I was going to say, it's either Typhoon or creature. So there's a creature over here. The Banshee, Blinding Banshee. Pretty easy to take care of. Oh, legendary. What have we got? We got the Red Queen. Not great. I will show you what the grenade looks like in a sec. Where is it? Oh. So see, it just has that line there. It causes an explosion through that line, so it's like a sensor. Not a great grenade. Honestly, I don't use grenades too much, especially with Zane. Obviously, you attach a grenade to his what's it called? Sorry. His Sentinel. Now, Sentinel is like, I don't use the Sentinel much. I mostly just use the Barrier and the Digiclone because I can just swap and get buffs that way, which is one of the ways to get like as much damage as possible. So there's a mission up there, but there should have been. Let's have a look. So there should be a mission up here somewhere. Yeah, so there's a mission there. I don't want to really do that mission at the moment. I want to find Typhoon logs. Alright, I'm going to go for this way. Now out this way, there should be... I'm not sure if I've turned off too... I may have turned off too early. There should be a Typhoon log out this way though. And there should be, I think, one other thing. I don't think it's a Crimson Radio. I think it's a... Actually, no, it's not a Crimson Radio. It should be a Dead Claptrap out this way, I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure there's one Typhoon log and one Dead Claptrap out this way. Because normally this way you're doing like a... There's like a mission where you're basically in a simulator. Very similar to the one that you do earlier. But basically you're playing through like a movie of sorts. So it's not quite the same as the one where we're rescuing her from COV. It's literally a little bit different. It's an actual simulation of like a movie, like a romance movie, if I remember correctly. It's one of the missions that really didn't stand out to me. Which in Borderlands 3, there was quite a fair few of those. But there's Iridian. Alright, we've got enough for two fabricators. Two fabricating uses. Anything over here? Not nothing. Okay, most of these areas don't actually have much. I might have been wrong. It might have been like a turn too early. It's alright. The good thing is everything sort of connects on this, so even if I've turned off too early, I should be able to get to it less soon enough. It'll take me full way around. This is one of the planets that, like, I think majority of the time I've done this is with like 2 people, I think, for getting majority of the logs on here. I've done it myself like a couple of times, but most of the times when I played with my wife and stuff, we've all gone and got like a different log each. So yeah, it makes it a little bit easier. And you can search it up, as I said, like there's places like Mental Mars. You can even just get like a Google image and it will like point out in the map where there's like a Typhoon log, where there's a dead Claptrap or Crimson Radio. Okay, just want to see. I got enough ammo. See, nothing down there. Perfect. I can teleport back to my car in a second. I just want to see if there's anything I've missed. I haven't missed anything yet, have I? No. Here we are, little seraphim things. The Guardians, the Guardian Angels. So they're what guard the Iridian secrets. It's not just the vaults, so everyone thought it was just the vaults. It's also like Iridian secrets. So the race of Iridians, a lot of people think is like a more advanced human race. But I don't think it is. Like, I think that there was obviously like a humanistic relation to it, and obviously they could pass their siren powers on. But I don't think they were quite just like humans as people think they are. Alright. Alright, cool. They're all dead. That was making it so much easier. Alright. Over here there should be something. We'll find it. It will take me a while. This is the one map, I'm not gonna lie, that is going to make me sweat with memory. Welcome in, guys. We are currently at 38 viewers. This is the second highest concurrent viewer stream that we've had so far. We had one like a week ago where we had like, I think 185 was our peak. But it is nice to see it growing, and it's nice to see everyone come in too. The channel's been growing well. We're loving what we're doing here. We're enjoying the Borderlands. We're enjoying making our way through this before Borderlands 4 comes out. We're also enjoying our competitive Pokemon that we're doing on here quite regularly. We have had a break leading up to Borderlands 4, so over this next month there really won't be too much of that. I'll probably upload videos, but there might not be as really much streaming. Most of that streaming I'll do for the Pokemon will be across on other platforms, just for now. Alrighty, I'm going to go over here because I know there's a mission down here. But I'm also pretty sure there's like a car in this area. Alright, through here. There is. Knew it. I knew there'd be a car. Oh yeah, it's cool. We're slowly getting through this portion. Get rid of the manticores. There's so much going on. Did I get a legendary? Oh no. It just sounded like a legendary for a second. I can hear it, even though my headset's like not on, it is very loud, my headset. I did that just so I don't have to wear it all the time. Alright. Alright, cool. That's right, this is the teleporting one. This one was so much fun to use for like 5 seconds. And then it quickly loses its candor, as the people say. Alright. There's that. Alrighty, next one. I don't think there's anything along here, just double check. As I said, I don't want to miss anything that I would normally, because I will miss things playing through sort of this way that I normally probably wouldn't miss, but I shouldn't miss as much. So we got one of the vehicles for Ellie. Now we need to find... There's the Claptrap, so I did turn too early. I knew it was like, I knew there'd be a crash site, I just didn't know where it was. There we are. There's the Claptrap. So the Claptrap is literally right next to the cube, where there's like a broken down Malawan ship. So if you are looking for it, make sure to go there. I'm going to do something similar with Borderlands 4. Obviously, I don't know where all the locations are on Borderlands 4 at the moment. That will take a lot longer than just learning it on the spot. But as I learn them, I will put the videos out as quick as possible. That way other people will know just basically where to go without having to spend ages trying to find things. Because I know that is also a big problem. A lot of people, when they play games, they just want to be able to grab it, go to the next area. So I'm hoping that a lot of my videos can do that for people. If you are interested in that, make sure to sub, guys. Up here. Is there anything? Alright, let's see what's over here. There should be... I got the shotgun. Alright, make sure the shotgun... Oh damn, there is so many. Dodge the specters. Specters, like, are probably the easiest to kill, but they somehow do the most damage. I think it's just because they get up close to you. Alright, I think that's just... Alright, let's get rid of the heralds. Heralds, I don't want them to awaken anything, please. There should be one more. Did he go around this corner, or did he actually... He might have died. Okay, cool. Alright. We can go clear out the rest of this area, guys. There's a typhoon log just over there. I knew it was over in one of the areas. So this one is just a jump across here. I don't think it's a particularly difficult jump either. It's actually pretty easy. You can make it on the first, like the full jump, but unlike Borderlands 2 where you're not able to grab onto things, at least you can here. Definitely can't make that jump. That jump is a little bit out of our reach there, guys. Got our ammo all back. We aren't ever running too low on ammo here. So there's only 2 more typhoon logs. Then there's the dead drop, clap traps. As I said, a lot to find in this area. Makes it a good area though. If you are someone who likes like exploratory games, this game definitely has that for you. Same with the others, but I would say like none more so than this one. Alright. Gonna go down here. So I've got, what's the time, guys? We have another 22 minutes, guys. So before we actually do end this stream, I am going to actually go and talk to Typhoon de Leon, because we do need a bit of Danny DeVito in our day. I'm going to go over here. Now, just got to remember, there is like an area where there should be... There. Found it. Crimson Radio. So the Crimson Radio up there, guys. Now, this one, if I remember correctly, actually confused a lot of people for a while of how to get up there. And I can understand why. It's not exactly the most friendly way to get up to somewhere. Alright, I'll unlock that bit. I'm pretty sure it was just up here, though. Yeah. Jump up here. Then we're going to make the jump across here, and then you can jump up to there, as you see. So it's literally, it's one of those ones where you just have to figure the way around it. It's not exactly as difficult as certain ones where if you drop, you fall to your doom. It's more just a tedious one that if you miss like one of the little jumps there, you basically just have to go back to the start every time. Now in these areas, I missed a heap. I'm just going to go down here. So in this area here, there's like a secret wall, which we will get to. There is a typhoon log up here. To go back for that, I will actually, you know what, I'm just going to do that now. That way I don't have to go all the way back in a second. So the typhoon log over here, as you see, you turn right rather than going through to typhoon straight away. There is the separate that takes you to this like little jungly area. And this will unlock the typhoon dead drops for you quite soon, because the third one is normally the first one that people get, but because I already had it, I thought I'd just go the long way of showing it. Alright, let's make this big again. Perfect. Cool. Kill everything here. Oh damn. Hopefully I don't die here. But, run through here. And up there. And that should be the final typhoon log. Yep, just up to the left here. This one is easy to get to. And then, as soon as you want, I can either jump, I can literally teleport back down to my car, but I don't need to, I can just run back there. Takes a little bit longer, but it probably takes just, it takes nearly the same amount of time just to reopen my, my little menu. Alright, through here. So far in this area we have now done one claptrap, one of the Crimson Radios, hijack target, and a legendary hunt. There is another hijack target to where we're going to. So we will probably get that one done. We'll get like a couple of these done before we end up finishing today, which is really good. Normally they take a little bit longer, but because I remember roughly majority of the areas, it makes it a fair bit simpler. Also, guys, let's see if we can get our likes up. I think we're at about 6 or 7 likes at the moment. If we can get to 10 likes before the end of the stream, that would mean the world to me. That's something I definitely need to do a little bit better on, like reminding. I know I have subscribe and like at the bottom, but I need to make it stand out a little bit better. I am slowly learning how to improve on Streamlabs. Streamlabs is something new to me. I've been using OBS and TikTok Studio for a while now. So I'm just learning bits and pieces as we go through. All right, let me through, my friend. All right. I can see Danny DeVito. He's got his back to us. He's on a stool too. He's probably trying to reach the top shelf. Can you let me... There we are. Guys, welcome to the DeVito series. Now, I'm going to show you something. When we get up to a certain point on here, once we get to the vault area that he meets us at, where he gives us our Iridian Fabricator, you can get a Mayhem 10 Iridian Fabricator. So from what I understand, people are saying it doesn't do anything different. What I understand is it actually has a higher drop of certain legendaries. So legendaries that tend to be better and are a lot more difficult to get even in the Fabricator will drop at a higher ratio, especially if you have a Schluter attached. Now, I'll sell that for you, mate. It's all right. We all pick up trash here. Over here, we have the third/first Typhoon log that you will normally find in this area. Unless you go off to that, veer off to that right one that I showed you where the little jungle was. But that's normally the first Typhoon log, and then that third one is obviously, you find that on a later mission. But yeah, so like this is just the general areas of where things are. Oh, stretch out a bit. I will make sure to put that up for you guys so you can follow it in your own time as well. Let's go back to full screen on here. I just want to see the chat again. I was just making sure that my page wasn't glitching. It's a long drop down there, guys. Alrighty. Alright, now at his height. Perfect height. Honestly, the big head suits him more. He's a little bit like Mad Eye Moody there. If he had the full like patch, he would definitely be Mad Eye. Mad Eye and Danny DeVito all in one. Beautiful man. Also, you know what I just realized? The light whip that he uses to like attach to things, we actually get to use that in the next Borderlands. That is so exciting. Can someone open this for me? I'm here. Thank you. I needed to put these in. Alright, we have to go get the Necro Feo key, so he'll talk to us for a second here. Down here there should be some more Iridian. I just want to see if I can see any. Okay, maybe not. We're not going to go all the way down there if there's nothing for our like benefit. There is like some chests and stuff that you can pick up down there. They're not anything too important. They're just basically ammunition, money, things like that. Obviously they are important for like later use, and just in general use, but it's not like a whole heap of Iridian or red chests and things like that. So if you wanted to get through it quick, you can skip running down there. But for exploratory reasons, it's a lot better. Alright, now we can just teleport to our Cyclone. It's so much easier. I don't know if we're going to do the dead drop today. If I do the dead drop, it means I won't be able to do so. I'm not going to do the dead drop, because the dead drop is easy to get to, because once you get the 3 Typhoon logs, I'll just show you, the dead drop actually marks itself. So the dead drop is all the way over here, which is currently not on the mission path. What? So we're going to go here, jump out, perfect, straight into here. You okay, bud?
Yeah, okay.
Yep. Alrighty. Oh. I thought you were letting Craig out for a second. If you want to let him outside, yeah. There's talking about a little golden retriever puppy. He goes into bed during the day a little bit because he needs to get extra sleep. And our Kelpie Cross Border Collie will 100% not let him sleep. Doesn't even let us sleep half the time. She likes to make little goof noises throughout the night to alert us that, you know, there is noises outside. Yeah, he says, I just want to go outside, Mum. He's a good puppy though. He's currently training him to like be better across all avenues. He listens so well though. Honestly, like I love golden retrievers and stuff like that. I grew up with like Jack Russells and German Shepherd as a kid. So like I've always wanted like a golden retriever or a lab, and we were so in between the two. And then when we like saw him, we were like, he's perfect. We drove like 2.5 hours to get him. Worth every hour. We had to do like a mad rush. We didn't know the size he was as well. And we had to go get like a harness for him at like the stores nearby. So it was definitely a journey that we will remember for him. Oh, I did not realize you were there, buddy. Sorry. You're immune to radiation. Why are you all immune to everything? Alright, what are we at? Hackhound is causing me issues there. Oh man. I love the Ricochet. Ricochet and everything's giving me so much damage output. Alrighty, straight for you guys. Guys, we have roughly 15 minutes left to stream, guys. If you don't want to lose me, off your For You page or whatever we call it here, make sure to give us a sub, guys. We will be live again tomorrow. So we're live Tuesday through to Sunday. Every second Sunday we have off, but Tuesday through to Sunday we are live at 2:15 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. At the moment, it is Borderlands season because of Borderlands 4 drop. But normally we stream over variety. We were doing Black Myth Wukong for a while. We do competitive Pokemon VGC on here and pack openings occasionally, which most of those have been moved across to a new channel. With my wife, we are doing a channel called Couple Quest. I just want to actually get it to hit someone. Oh, that was so disappointing. I genuinely thought it was going to be a little bit better at least. Alright, let's get rid of the badass war dog. But yeah, if you guys are new, make sure to give us a sub. It definitely helps. It means a lot to me to have the growth that we're having and having all the new people come in who are enjoying hopefully as much as I'm enjoying these games too. Alrighty, let's just need to refresh my page because my whole YouTube page just died. There we are. Also, if you're wanting to get some if you're wanting to know a little bit more about the different areas, I have to go all the way back. Oh, that's alright. That's fine. It's not too far away. If you're wanting to know a little bit more about the videos I've done, I have posted videos of, I think, the Anvil. I think one of my streams where I marked everything, and Athena, where every location, I'm pretty sure, is marked out of what. So for like the Typhoon logs, for dead claptraps, all of that should all be marked out for people to go see. So if you are playing through for the first time and you are needing that little bit of a guide through, make sure to go check those out. The timestamps make it a little bit easier. That way, if you're not wanting to watch all the in-between side of things, or if you're just needing to find out something quickly, it should be there for your perusal. Alright. There we are. Get rid of the badass war dogs. I got a legendary from him. A venomous hornet. It's actually not a bad legendary either. For a legendary to drop from a badass, I haven't had too many of those, especially the troopers. I think normally I just get greens from them. I haven't had too many like decent ones. Where is he? Oh, it's a flash trooper. I'm amazing? Yeah. I just got complimented. I can't believe it. My hero complimented me, guys. Typhoon DeLeon / Danny DeVito complimented me. Honestly, I do wish they got him as the voice actor. It's sad that they didn't in the end. General Traunt. I'm glad that Harlow's a Traunt. Especially after we got a Flint. I think the Flint Zane was great. So having like the next like brother group sort of, or brother like sibling group be that, the Traunts, I think that's sick. It gives a good continuum from Borderlands 3, in my opinion. Where's Lucian's call? Take him out. Alright, we should be able to take out Centurion pretty quickly here. Gives us a second to reload. Phase Grasp like that is really effective too. I think that was one of my favourite abilities that she has, using things like Astral Projection and the Flare Orb. To be able to Phase Grasp things makes it so much better, because not only are you getting like that damage and the knockout effect that it does sometimes, but you can capture so many people in Phase Grasp at the same time. So like you'll see a couple of times, I think even in this video, I've had like 7 or 8 of them all Phase Grasp in the air. And then the Ricochet with the bonus from the Rowan's Call and the Butchers and stuff. Just, you wipe out majority of people pretty quickly without too much issue. You'll occasionally get like a couple that make it like a little bit more difficult. Or he just blew up his own people. Traunt was also based off Trump, just so I'm joking. He was not based off Trump. Trump was actually a family man. Honestly, I'm looking forward to it. There's so much lore. Lore is like, in games, lore is like the best thing to me. Alright, up through here, guys. Alright. I'm just trying to see the quickest way to it. I don't want to have to go all the way through here. Alright, I'm just going to like go down to this bit and then teleport to my car and then go off. Because if I go all the way through here and then jump down, it's going to probably take longer, and I can literally just teleport out of this area so much quicker. And I don't want to have to fight anything else down this bit. Alright. Cool. I can fast travel straight away. Alrighty guys. From here, we will have to pop that next time. We'll just need to get an elemental gun of each type. So we'll need radiation, corrosive, shock, incendiary, cryo, and I think just normal and maybe explosive. So I think we literally need one of each type. So we will get that for the next one. But what have we got here? Did I miss? I missed the whole area there like an idiot. Gremlin, welcome in. How you doing? How's your first day going? We had a very good Thursday today. Actually, we managed to finally get in for a pre-order for Pokemon cards. It's taken us forever, but we became lucky today. Man, so many. It's good, thanks. That's awesome to hear. What have you been up to today? I'm guessing busy with the kiddos today? Oh, damn it. I hate my explosive ability. It's sort of going to get me killed at this rate. I definitely need to change it out. But that's really good to hear. What else? Shopping. Oh, nice, nice. What type of shopping have you been going for? We're waiting for the not end of financial year, sorry, for Black Friday sale. Oh, is it Black Friday? Yeah, Black Friday, when they have the big sales, because all the credit cards have the big cashback bonuses, and we're just going to use that. Because we have the money for the stuff we want, but we just want to wait till there's deals, and so we can get more money to spend for free. Good old if you know how to use credit cards. I don't like them, but if you use them efficiently and you know, like for business standards, I think it's great. But a lot of people just like spend on them and then they don't pay off the balance before they're like 30 or 55 days, and they just accrue so much goddamn interest. Sort of like when you're at Jack, spend off the... But what did you shop for today, Gremlin? Also, do you like the quality? I've upped it to 1440p. You know, we've gone fancy here. I'm glad they didn't give him any resistances. I don't need the difficulty of him getting resistances too. General Traunt 2.0. Oh, perfect. Oh, so much easier. Food. Oh, nice. What are you cooking us for dinner tonight then, Gremlin? I know you cook every night. I know you're busy with that. So what are you cooking us for dinner tonight then? If you got the food for it, we're all ears. Send us the recipes. Also, first thing, I should be going to the gym. I think it's tomorrow. Oh, Flacker. If only it was Mayhem 10. You know what? I'm not going to win. I got a conference call. Whether it's Mayhem 1, Mayhem 2, 3, 4, 10, I don't care. I love my conference calls, guys. That is like the end-all be-all gun that you want at the end of Borderlands 2, and it is one of my favorite guns in any of the Borderlands. It's probably my third favorite after the Butcher and after the Hellwalker. But are we invited for dinner, Gremlin? Just making sure. I don't want to self-invite, but I will. But joking. But no, I always hate food shopping. If I'm not hungry, I don't like food shopping because I don't feel like going. And then when I am hungry, I come back with everything that I don't need from food shopping. So either way, it's a trap. Let's you know what? There is a lot around here, so we're gonna go back to Shock. Am I gonna outdamage it? Perfect. Man, I hate that they're all resistant against my stuff now. It makes it so much harder. And what have you got planned for the rest of the night, Gremlin? What has everyone got planned for their night or day, depending on where you're from? If you're from America, hopefully you're having a great, like 3 in the morning roughly, I think is normally the time the egg and stuff are on. Around midnight to like 3 in the morning. So if you're in America, hopefully you're having a great morning night. And also you should probably get some sleep. Insomnia is a serious issue. Yeah, no, it's really good. We're trying to... I'm trying to figure out how to convert more into like subs and stuff on here too. I feel awkward like saying it. Like every time I say it at the moment, I feel super awkward. Because I just want people to enjoy it. I don't want people to feel like they're forced to sub or anything. I just want them to be able to enjoy this stuff. I want them to sub so they can like watch and enjoy it with me more than anything. But no, it's great. Honestly, it's treating me so much better than what TikTok was. Also, guys, here is a claptrap straight off. Easy find on this one too. So on here, I think we've found all 3 Typhoon logs. And we just haven't done the target of opportunity or the dead drop. Dead drop's easy. It's literally off into the forest off to the left, up here. But no, it's a good stream today. Honestly, I'm enjoying it. It's always fun doing streams like this. I've got like technically 5 minutes left, so I thought I would defeat Traunt before it finished. Oh man, not the kaboomies. Oh man, there is so many kaboomies. I'm gonna get blown up at this rate, guys. They keep invading my personal space again. But I'm hoping that this carries over, because Borderlands 4 is just around the corner, so I'm genuinely hoping this carries over to that as well. Because on that, I'm gonna have, I know what I'm doing, but not really. Like, I don't know where everything is, mostly. Unlike this, where I have, like, pretty good grasp of where, like, 99% of the things are, I will not have that on 4. You guys will be experiencing it the first time with me. Also, how's your Blitz games going? I was tempted to play Blitz again. But I gotta find a way to make Fortnite actually enjoyable for me. I feel like that's like a big part of it. Is it just dies off. Like I start playing it and then I realize there's other games I prefer. And hopefully we have team play back soon. I haven't done team play in ages, which I feel really bad for. When I got sick, team play just died off. Sort of how I felt during my illness. Right through here. I cleared everything. What was that? I swear it looked like a pearlescent like thing for a second. I'm like, hold on. I didn't get a pearlescent, did I? But no, they don't exist in this. Okay, so there's a typhoon log just over there, guys. I'm not going to run all the way over there because it's sort of a waste, but there's a typhoon log there. So once you come up these stairs, you turn left, go over there, you'll get some Iridium 2 in this area. It's a pretty good drop overall. So if you're trying to get like some for your Iridium fabricator that's coming up, as I said, try and save your fabricator mostly for like max level guns, but you can do like in between levels too. Over there is going to be our dead drop. Now dead drop's a little bit weird because the way they put the pin on the map is it doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna lie. It makes absolutely zero sense. And there is a reason why, and it's just because the game wants to do that. That's literally it. But over up here, there is like a little hole within this forest. So if you're wanting to get to it, I wouldn't say quickly, but just in general, it's just veering off. You got to find the hole and then go through. Guys, man, there's so many here. I'm getting absolutely flooded. We will get the... I should probably Mayhem 11 this dead drop. But dead drop is just there, guys. There is two ways. You can go through that bit. But if you're wanting to get there quicker, you just jump over that portion there. Drop down for the dead drop. And to get back up, there is no ladder. You just jump on top and then climb up. But we have some stuff to sell. So back at 35 million. Cool. I'll be able to pay off all my debts on here soon. I'm going to go under here. As I said, it's just weirdly placed. I don't know why they did that. It's very similar to like the Athena one where it shows it is off the map. When in reality, it's not actually off the map. It's just in a weird location. Right, skin through that as quickly as possible. Where are we going? I think we're going to go up here. Now, back over here, I haven't done this way. There is a Crimson Radio, and I'm 99% sure there is one dead claptrap too. So that will be like another two of them. I know there's a target of opportunity on one of the sides, which I'm pretty sure is off to the left up here. So we're gonna go to the target of opportunity, which is a 0 target. It's not like the hunting the rare beasts. It is a target for 0. Cool. Pretty easy to get to as well. He's not actually a difficult one to verse. Nice. What color are you dyeing it? If you want to share, or is it a surprise for everyone? Also, do you have to bleach your hair to dye it? Because doesn't it like make it a better base if it's like completely bleached? Damn. Everyone's here. Alright. Target of opportunity, we're coming. We're opportunistic here, guys. Man, there is so much going on. Red again. Is red your favorite color? I remember, who was it that came in? I think it was Sadie that came in yesterday saying that her friend, who's a ginger, ended up going to like surgery. I wonder if there's like an increased chance. Favorite hair color? So what type of red are you going for? Are you going for like a Ron Weasley red? Or is it just like a... I don't know. There's got to be another red. I don't know my reds. Is it like Ron Weasley? Or is it like a very blood red color? Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Excuse me? No, I did not fall. How dare it say how much money did it took? 3 million. It took 3 million and 3.6 million. I did not fall. Oh, sweet Jesus. I didn't see that. Man, I did not... How did I not see these guys when I ran off the first time? How did they not kill me as well? There's one Dark Commando down. Yeah. The conference call, beautiful. Is there a reason? Okay, I've got a question. Is there a reason why it's your favorite? Have you is there someone that you look up to that uses red hair color or has red hair color? When you have it finished, you'll have to send a picture in our Discord because I'm curious. I'm curious what red it is. I don't know how to describe reds. I know there is slightly different colors and tones of red. It's been red for so I get red beard hairs, but I don't have red hair. And because my beard is so majestic, it gets extra points for being red. You dye red all the time. Is it the same red or do you go different reds? That's my question. Man, this thing takes so much damage. Alright. So this is where I need corrosive. I could always add a corrosive, you know what, I'm gonna make my typing corrosive because I don't really need incendiary. Shock is decent. Up here we have his best friend. Oh, damn. Taking out some. It'll be a little different. Is it going to be darker? What? In what way is it different? Are you gonna make it start calling us muggles? It's the spinning! Guys, remember at 2 hours and 22 minutes, we saw some breakdancing again. I've been trying to find it on my old ones because it happened heaps. I'm glad we found it again. Silvestro the breakdancer, guys. Alright, open this. This is a funky looking red chest though. Nothing good. Only back at 40 million. Alrighty guys. That is the end of the stream right there. I didn't even realize. Alrighty guys, thank you for joining today. Before you leave, feel free, if you want to, give us a sub. We are so close to 220 subs on here at 216. And we will see you guys next time. I will be uploading this hopefully within the next, probably Monday or Tuesday. I'll have it scheduled at least, with the timestamps all ready for you guys. Hopefully you have a really good day, and we will see you all. Wait. I gotta get out of this before I can jump out. Hopefully